With the recent school closures and parents working from home and parents becoming homeschooling teachers, I thought it would be helpful to share some tips and tricks with you guys on how we keep an orderly house throughout this coronavirus pandemic transition. So if you haven't done so already, one thing I highly encourage you to do is create a schedule. Kids operate best when they know what to expect. You can include your partner, you can include your kids in creating this schedule, but it's something that is a must if you're going to survive this time at home and keep your kids locked in and engaged. This may require you to stay up a little later or to get up a little bit earlier, but you will be glad that you decided to do so. The second thing that I would highly recommend is instead of limiting electronic time, replace that time with another activity. You could go on a walk, you could play basketball, you can have bubble time, you can have drawing time, you can have quiet time or nap time, depending on your kids' age group. You want to limit the electronics, but you also want to replace them, because when kids are home for an extended period of time, every day feels like Saturday. Every day feels like summer break. And obviously we know why kids can't be engaged in electronics or free time all the time. And if you don't know, that's a different video for a different time. But hopefully you do know, and you will replace that electronic time with something else so they don't feel like they're losing something. Instead, they're drawn in and engaged to do something else. I've even seen some parents post some virtual museum tours that I plan to take advantage of with my kids. And here's something else you can do. If you've got older kids and younger kids like I do, have your older kids teach your younger kids so that they can have a thing that they can do together, and it still allows you flexibility and boundaries to get your work done. The last thing that I'll tell you is about setting boundaries. This is actually counter-cultural, I realize, but you want to limit your flexibility. Limit your flexibility? Yes, limit your flexibility, because once those kids know that mom said lunchtime is at 12, but if I whine and I bat my eyes, then she'll give me a snack and lunch at 11:30, you are going to lose the ability to have boundaries for you to get your work done. Kids stick to a schedule every day that they're at school. Trust me, they can do it. Don't give in to those crocodile tears. Don't give in to that sad face. You will be glad that you didn't do so. Now, I'm not saying to not make flexibilities for weather or anything like that, but what I am saying is if you want to be productive at home and you want to have some time that kids aren't knocking on the door and asking you to create a plan for them, then this might be something you want to take advantage of. I'm going to be posting my schedule in the comments below. You guys are welcome to do that as well. If you're a mom out there and you've got some resources or some tips that you can share with other parents, we'd be so happy to see them. Until then, keep each other encouraged, keep each other lifted up, and remember that, girl, you are fearfully and wonderful.